Oops. So hard. Now we're gonna do the quotient rule problems. Remember, you don't have to make the answer look exactly like the book answer. Some of them are a little bit difficult to make look like the book answer. Just follow the rules, right? So I'm gonna give you some rules. I'm gonna work this out quickly. It is late, right? Let's go. All right. So with quotient rule, you there is an order you have order of differentiation you have to follow, or you get it wrong. So good. You have to differentiate this. Now with a product, what I didn't say, you can differentiate the first. You can write back the first term and differentiate the second term first, or you can write back the second term and differentiate the first term. It doesn't matter what order you do the differentiation in quotient and product rule, because it is you're doing an addition, and with additions with 2 plus 3 and 3 plus 2 is the same thing, right? So the product rule wouldn't matter. However, with quotient rule we're doing a subtraction, right? And 2 plus 3 and 2 minus 3 is not the same number, so there is a definite order of differentiation you have to follow, or you will get a question wrong, right? So let's do this. So with the quotient rule, how I think of it is like this. I have this term. Hello, hello, hello. What's going on? Good. I have this term, which is the quotient of two terms. Alright, this and this. Both needs to be differentiated. But it can only be differentiated one term at a time. So you have this guy that wants to differentiate, this guy that wants to differentiate also. Right? So, however, differentiation as we know it only happens at the top. So this x cube, guys, this is x cube, right? He needs to hop on a plane and go to this guy's country. But of course, when he goes to his country, when X Cube is new here, he doesn't live here. He lives here. So when he goes up here, he can't do any differentiating thing. He gotta humble himself because he just reached, and let the local do his stuff, and then the local would humble, and then the person, he live down here when he go, let he do his differentiation stuff, right? So let's work out and see what I mean, right? Alright, differentiating. I said this guy needs to come at the top, right? But he needs to humble, he's new, so x cube is just there. And then this guy can differentiate because this is his country, he living there all the time. When differentiate the cost, you differentiate the cost, you change the sign. So this is uh 2 times negative sine 3x, and then you go and differentiate in here and you get 3 multiplying, so 3 times 2 is 6, minus, now the local will humble, and then now he can do his differentiation thing, right? So x cube, when you differentiate x cube, you get 3x squared. Alright, so x cube, because he went up there to differentiate, he had to humble himself first, and then let this guy do the differentiation thing, right? And then he humbled himself, and then x cube finally get a chance to differentiate. Right, so when we go back to the denominator, the land where x cube lives, he's traveling now, right? He get visa, right? So because he get visa, it's the same x cube, right? But this time he bigging up himself, he square up, and that is how you do quotient rule. Yeah, I know it sounds foolish, but it helps me remember. So okay, now what you should do is look for common terms, like terms. So alright, I see 3 times 2, I see a 6. I see a 6 there. Scratch, scratch. And let me write this back. This is negative x cubed plus 6 sine 3x minus 6x squared cos 3x all over x to the 6th power. Sorry for running through this. Alright, if it was me and an exam, I would have left my answer just as this. These people do some ridiculous factorizing, right? So I'm gonna make it look like their answer. This is the same as negative 6 over x to the 3 divided by x to the 6 is x to the 3 minus 6 is x to the negative 3. By the bottom will be x to the 3 sine 3x minus this 2 x to the 2 minus x to the 6 is x to the minus 4. At the bottom will be x to the 4 over x to the 4 6 cos 3x. Right, and I want to make a common oh, I'm sorry. This is what we should be looking at. Right, now I want to make a common denominator. Right, so I want to make this 4. So I put an x there and I put a 4 there. It's still the same thing. You can figure it out by thinking, man. So they want to factor out this. So it's negative 6 over x to the 4 x sine 3x minus 6 cos minus cos 3x. Now, as I said, I would not have done any of this. This is too much stress. I would just left my answer right here. Maybe I would have factored the 6x cubed, because that's no 6x squared, because that's easy to see. But this is kind of ridiculous, right? So as I say, you don't have to break it right down to dust. All right. The next differentiation, y is equal to 2x over x squared plus 1. Right, so differentiate what I said just now. This whole turbine needs to hop on a plane and fly up to this guy's country. So when he goes up, he needs to humble himself. He can't do anything x squared plus 1. You're near the country. That this guy does differentiation thing. When he differentiates, he just gets 2 minus. He will write back. He will chill now, and then give you a chance to differentiate. When you differentiate, you get 2x plus 0, which is 2x. So 2x times 2x, right? And then when you go down there, your family is traveling, right? So now you're bigging up. It's the same family, but now you're showing off yourself, huh? And bigging up on people, right? So what do we have here? Okay, y prime is equal, well, this is easy to see. This is 2x squared plus 2 minus 4x squared, right? So all over x squared plus 1 all squared. Sorry. So this is negative 2x squared plus 2 all over alright, let me write it next year. I want to make it look like the book answer, right? So I will call it 2 minus 2x squared all over x squared plus 1 all squared. So as the book has it, I'm sorry for this handwriting, right? As the book has it, is 1 minus x squared all over x squared plus 1 all squared. Alright, good. Number 3. I'm getting tired, and some of these things are long. Alright, number 3. This is not a cube root. In case anyone is thinking I might do this in exam. If it's a cube root, you'll see a very tiny 3 at the top here. This is 3 times the square root. Please don't make a mistake. Cube root, you know it's a cube root. You don't ever have to guess, because it's a very tiny 3 they would put, and they would stick the 3 in up in, where is it? Up in this V. Alright, so that's 3 times. Alright, so Y is equal to that. I'm sorry for all this scratching, right? Just trying to hurry it up. This look ugly. No, it's too ugly. Alright, Y is equal to, alright, good. So 2 sine 2 theta needs to go up. Alright? So it goes up to, alright, 2 sine 2 theta. You can't do anything at first. Humble, you differentiate. Oh man. Alright, when you, this is Q theta. Sorry. This is theta to the 3 times a half. This is theta to 3 over 2. So when I differentiate that, I get 3 times 3 over 2, which is 9 over 2 theta to the half power minus, then I will write back this entire thing, multiply by this guy, gets to differentiate. When you differentiate that, you get differentiate the sign, keep the sign, 2 sine 2 theta, sorry, 2 cos 2 theta times 2, so this is 4 cos 2 theta over 2 sine 2 theta, all squared, because you're traveling and you're showing off. Now how do we make this? This kind of frustrated. Alright, how do we make this look like that? They factored out 3 times. Alright, because I have this. I have 9. I have 2 times 9 is 18 divided by 2, which is 9. Oh, I could just cancel out the 2. Right, so I have 9 there. And guess what's 9? 9 is the square root of 3. So I can write this as the square root. No, what did I just say? 3 is the square root of 9. Alright. What I'm trying to do is make it look like their answer. I see a 3 times. Why am I seeing a 3? What did I do? I see a 3. Come on. I will do it. Alright, no, I'm sorry I can't edit all these things out. So I guess you guys will just have to skip forward until I figure it out. Alright, so let's see. This answer is right. I will just leave it just like this. I'm gonna make myself get their answer. Right? So I see 4 sine square 2 theta at the bottom here. So they didn't change anything with this. I saw that they factored out 3 times the root of theta, and they left back with this, but I have the root of theta cube. Alright, so let me make sure I differentiate this right. This is 3 times theta half to the 3 over 2. Alright. Did I call this 9 over 2? When I differentiate this, I get 9 over 2 theta to the half power. Good, that's what I wrote here. This cancels out. So I get 9 sine 2 theta times, alright, that is called 9 theta to the half power, which is 9 root theta, right? Minus 3 root of theta cube 4 sine 2 theta all over 2 sine 2 theta square. Alright. Okay, so let's start taking out some stuff. Oh, now I'm seeing the answer properly. I had a next bracket here. Alright, well, it's actually very easy. Oh man, you didn't see this? Alright, also taking out the 3 root theta. What will we have remaining? If I take out 3 root theta out of this, what I have here is simply just 1 3 sine 2 theta, right? Minus 4 theta. I'm sorry. This, I wrote this back wrong. This is cos. Right, minus 4 theta cos 2 theta. Right, all over 4 sine square 2 theta. Alright. Why no the thing with you might have a problem with is why this is equal to this. We clearly see that this is 9. This clearly makes this, but this does this times this give us this. Think of it, you have half of theta and 1 of theta, so you have theta to the 1.5 power, which is theta to the 3 over 2 power, which is the square root of theta cube. It's easy, right? I'm sorry that I took so long to get this question. I didn't recognize that I had a next bracket. Where is it? I didn't see the bracket there. Right. So yeah, it was easy to factorize. Sorry to scare you guys. It's still not very hard. Okay, let's go to number 4. Sine 2t over root t. Alright, y prime is equal to root t goes up. When you differentiate that, you get 1 over 2t times 2, 1 over t, minus ln 2t chills now. When you differentiate t to the half, you get half t to the half minus 1, which is negative 3 over 2, all over, all over root t square and root, alright, let me write it back, the same root t, but this time dig up yourself, right? This one's very likely to come tomorrow. This one's very likely to come tomorrow. It's so nice, right? So what we have here is the square root of t, which is t to the half power, well, times 2. So that's just t at the bottom there. Well, the answer looks different again, so we have some work to do to get the answer again. So we have root t over t there, minus ln 2t all over 2 times t to the negative 3 over 2 all over t. Okay, yeah, I'm seriously not gonna waste the time to make this answer look like that answer. I could do it, but I don't want to make this video very long, because it would take long to upload on YouTube and Facebook, and then you guys might get it after the exam is complete. Right, it's already 20 minutes. Let me see. The next one is the same thing. It's the same thing we're doing over and over. Number 5, y is equal to 2x e to the 4x all over sine x. So sine x goes up. So sine x is... Oh, hold on 1 second. Okay, I have to go. Right, it's late and I have to leave the building. So sine 4x goes up. It's like we start from the bottom, now we're here. And up here there's like, I knew it was you. I can smell you getting off the elevator. So you gotta chill. So he chills and then he differentiates. Oh man. Alright, when this differentiates, it's product rule. I'm not gonna do this. I gotta go. When he differentiates, it's product rule. So you gotta put a big bracket and differentiate this with product rule. And then close the bracket. Right? Minus you differentiate, you write this back, this entire thing back, and you differentiate this and you get cos x, and then you divide everything by sine x squared. I'm not gonna do this or the rest of the questions because these videos are 20 minutes and it takes hours to upload this video. I don't think the more difficult ones will come tomorrow, but you're still equipped to do it anyway. And at a later video I'll work out every question, but I did give you guys a fair shot at the questions here. So all the best for your test tomorrow. God bless you. Please study hard. Go with God. See you later.